and the drapes were covered in Hello Kitty.
You can't really remake the Bible, though.
Sure you can. People do it all the time.
They actually haven't.
I reinterpret it.
Sure. Okay, so
that's whatever I'm doing.
But that's not remaking. That just is saying you take the text
Exactly.
and then you. No, it isn't. It's different.
Okay, I'm a new prophet that decided just now that God told me that that's all wrong and that Hello Kitty is the one true God.
Okay, but so now you're not a Christian.
Why not?
Now you're. That's what the Mormons did, and the JWs did, and the Muslims did, and like anybody who adds on. What you can do is read it and then say, like, for example. Verse, 1 Kings 34. Each stand had 4 handles, one on each corner, projecting from the stand. Now you go, the stand represents North America, and the 4.
Well, the stand represents the one I'm about to take in this fucking country.
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah, so you just you basically bullshit via the text. That's interpretation. To actually just say completely new things and say we have some amendments. Now you're off book. You can't do that. No one's done that. In fact, one of the great thing about Christianity, or one of the reasons they had, or the thing they could point to why they were legitimate, was that Dead Sea. You've heard of the Dead Sea Scrolls?
Yeah.
It's like that famous discovery. We've mentioned it before on the podcast. So what was such a big deal about that discovery was they found versions of the New Testament that were from 400 CE,
and the people who translated it probably had a direct interest
or whatever. No, because
a direct interest in their religion being
sure the first people who did, but then there's also the scholars that have the direct interest of disproving that they come after. But the only thing that's significant about it was the text.
Can we look those up? If I Googled them online, have people scanned and photographed and uploaded them?
Yeah, you could read all the originals if you wanted to. I mean, it's all in Hebrew. So.
I know I couldn't read it.
Yeah, but
someone
take
with
their
the
word
interest
for it.
to could.
I mean, enough.
Fair enough.
Enough.
I just want to know if there's peer review.
That's
all I really.
I didn't
want
make
to
my
know.
point. The only point that I was going to make, though, the thing that, so the text matched up from way back in the day. I don't know the dates off the top of my head, but so if you took the earliest known translation, I don't know is the right word. The earliest known version of the Bible that we had before that was from 500 years after the fact. I'm making up dates right now.
Yeah.
And then they found those Dead Sea Scrolls, which were, dated to way before, and they matched up identically. As in, the book hasn't changed in a long time. That was. Do you understand what my point?
Yeah, no, that's impressive. I get it.
So like what you were saying earlier is if through all the translations and
but
copies
I mean, there's
down.
a feminist Bible now and shit. I get it that
yeah.
I get it that people aren't